Hey guys, this is Danny Boy. So this is the next part of this mission, the last part of this mission. I'm fighting the Geth. I'm using the Viper sniper rifle and the Paladin. But yeah, so they threw the arc pistol at me. They threw the Geth plasma rifle at me. And I just use whatever the hell I want. So I didn't bother using either of those things. And in retrospect, yeah, these weapons weren't really that suited to this mission. They did the job, I guess, but the Viper sniper rifle just, it takes so many hits to kill an enemy that has shields. And a lot of Geth do, that's kind of their thing. Most of them do. And the Paladin just doesn't have many shots in it. And these weapons are pretty heavy. And that, combined with the armor I'm using now, the defense matrix that I won't ever use again, gives a big penalty to cooldown recharge. It's not something that's unbearable, but it's annoying. Especially when you want to have somebody sabotaged every moment when fighting the Geth. There always should be somebody sabotaged. Preferably more than one person, if you can do that. I don't know if you're limited to one target. I think, actually, it has an AoE, so I'm thinking no. I think you can have multiple target sabotage. In fact, I could swear I've seen more than one target sabotage, so preferably more than one. This guy was really annoying. I even hit him there, and he still didn't kill him. He had 2 ticks of health, and I just keep hitting the edge of this thing. The railing, the very edge of it, the tip. And now he's regenerated shield, so at that moment, again, when I'm doing nothing, I'm waiting for the stupid thing to go past. I really don't want to get hit by it, and somehow randomly die from some stupid crap, like maybe there's a Geth hiding on my right, or my left, or wherever, and just shoots me once and kills me. So finally I just say, to hell with it. You, sir, need to die. Need to die. I don't fear you. You're dead. I think my drone actually killed him at the last second. Enough. These guys are really good about just hiding their stupid heads. And here's another freaking hunter. And I could swear I just sabotaged it, but maybe they can't be sabotaged when they're invisible. I don't know. All I know is they're really annoying. There's 2 of them. No, that is Tally. For some reason, she decided that she wanted to just bum rush me. Clearly, she wants hugs. But I can understand that. Everybody needs hugs. Alright, so anyway, trying to get line of sight on these guys. No, they're down here. Tried to sabotage them, but it hit the cover that I was hiding behind, which was just great. I'm gonna die in a second. One of my other deaths of the video, I really didn't die much, maybe twice, 3 times tops, I think, for the whole video. I didn't actually edit any of them out this time, because they were all legitimate deaths, not just me raging. No rage deaths, no charging with shotguns and doing backflips and jumping jacks and dancing. Usually I die from just the dancing. So, Shepherd Shuffle. Don't know where I'm getting shot from right here. This area is kind of confusing. There's a bunch of different ways you can go and levels and ow. And this gets me killed, and I blame this cover. For some reason, when I turned a certain way, it just kept taking me out of cover and making me keep my head up. I think it's after I tried to aim, it just takes me out of cover. Yeah, see that? Every time I aim, manually, it takes me out of cover. So, rather annoying. And, of course, there's just randomly 2 Geth Hunters right here. They just appear right in front of me. Awesome. And I can't shoot them, because whenever I do, it takes me out of cover. And there's a rocket trooper. And why does everybody hate me? They just want to be friends. Robot friends. I'm gonna die. I just can't get out of here. I got stuck on something. It just wasn't happening. So that sucked, but whatever. I wasn't really discouraged from that one. Though I still blame that stupid buggy cover more than anything else. So I'm gonna just stay the hell away from over there. That's clearly a bad place to be. And have one of my party members watch it so that they can't close. And then watch this side. Hopefully they won't be able to flank me. Also, you'll notice that when you shoot the hunters, they do a crazy sidestep thing. Where you shoot them once and then they just book and just get the hell out of the way. So they're pretty smart as well, which is annoying. Definitely was great to have a sniper rifle on this level. My loadout wasn't too bad, but the Viper just is not doing... I mean, you can see how many shots it takes to kill one of these guys. A lot. A lot of shots. And it's really not that easy to get headshots. I kind of just aim generally where I think their heads are. But they're so hard to see that a lot of them are just body shots, which really doesn't do the job with the Viper. It is a level 1 Viper. Again, whenever I complain, these are level 1 weapons. All I have is a random global, like 5% damage bonus. And of course, though, I do have a damage bonus from my gear. And the incendiary ammo, though that's not very effective against robots. I think everything's dead, but I'm not totally sure. I really don't want to get hit by this stupid blue wave of death and then get shot. Really don't want to repeat this again, so just being careful and listening for it. It makes a sound, and now I know it's safe. And I could swear I just heard gunfire. And I could swear I just heard a Geth. And there he is. And I'm kind of just waiting for him to come to me, but I finally just cast a drone on him to see if that helps. Also, by the way, guys, I have to say, and I really didn't get a chance to see Defense Drone very much, but I'm really excited about that ability because I love drones, and even, you know, a somewhat powerful, kind of cool, interesting kind of drone thing would be cool because it means drone on any class, which I'm all for. But here we are finally facing a Geth Prime, or we will be in a second, and they are quite a bit different from how they used to perform. But I will talk about that in just a moment. To go back to bonus skills, I really thought that all the bonus skills in the game were represented in the multiplayer, and they're not. There's at least 3 that aren't. There's the Defense Drone, and there is Dark Channel, and Slam. So I'm happy to see that. That's cool. I thought they were all discovered and everybody knew them and everything, but no. I was very happy to see that. It's great for there to still be surprises. I totally didn't think I'd be getting Tally. I should have known that there was at least one more party member because of energy drain, and I believe that is in the multiplayer, but great to be 20 hours into the game and still getting pleasant surprises. But yes, I think in a moment we'll finally be able to see the Geth Prime, waiting for him to show himself. This was actually a great defensive position. They really didn't flank from the far right, and they really had a very narrow space in which to attack me from. And as long as you keep party members kind of just covering the different angles, works out well. But yes, I see a combat drone over there. I think I just cast my own to irritate it. But I don't know what exactly is going on at this point. I do know that that is a Geth Hunter and absolutely needs to die right now. Die right now! There we go. Of course he still killed Tally. Or James. I think I res him right now. Yep. Blah 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 blah. I'm kind of just forgetting about Tally and leaving her alone in the back. I thought she had line of sight on enemies, and maybe she did, because usually they move up if they can't see anything. But I don't know. This particular bit of cover actually wasn't that good, though I didn't really see other options. The corner doesn't quite cover you, unfortunately, so I was able to still get hit by this Geth Prime. He shoots a group of 3 rockets. And they don't really do that much damage, actually. Of all the rockets in the game, the Dreadnought rockets do way more damage than his. Though they telegraph theirs a bit more obviously than he does. But he doesn't just have rockets. Beyond just having crazy shields and a lot of armor, you know, he also casts turrets. He creates random turrets. So just like my turret, my sentry, he creates little random turret drones, I guess. Kind of like in the very first game that you'd occasionally fight. Actually, no, there were some in the last game too, but they flew and they moved a lot. So he cast those, and he also cast drones. But I never had a drone come anywhere near closing on me, and I don't know why that was exactly. I don't know if I had things sabotaged most of the time, so they just attacked those, or they're ranged in this game, or what, but they never actually got up to me, ever. Maybe they just couldn't reach me because they can't climb over cover. I don't know. Definitely fortunate, because drones were really annoying in the previous game, and they knock you out of cover and do other horrible bad things. Dirty things. Dirty. But yeah, I'm just trying to... I tried to sabotage the Prime, but I don't think it works. At least it really didn't seem to. I know you can sabotage Atlas mechs, but I don't think I managed to do it on the Prime. But he constantly spits stuff out that you can sabotage anyway, and there seemed to be a constant influx of Geth troopers. It didn't seem like I ever finished them off. So eventually I started just sabotaging those and having them deal with them. Try to conserve ammo, because I had no idea how long this fight was. And ammo conservation has been a problem in the past, especially when I don't see any near me. And I know that this Prime is going to take a long time to kill. And let me just spoil it for you, this Prime takes a long time to kill. So you'll be watching this one fight for the next several minutes. It was fun though, I enjoyed it. Would have been better if I had just a better loadout to deal with, you know, shields and everything. Just something that hits a bit harder than the Viper. I kind of felt like I was using a BB gun eventually. But maybe it's more effective against Cerberus or something, I just didn't realize. I don't know. I haven't used it in a really long time, so... since probably at least 10 missions ago. Also, guys, thanks for watching, you know, again. Thanks for subbing, thanks for all the comments, and the likes and everything. Really appreciate it. I just can't thank you guys enough. So... so as you can see, the Paladin does do pretty darn good damage against armor. Especially when you have incendiary ammo. Fire's slow, though. I still think the Phalanx is all around your best choice for a pistol. For just your all-purpose pistol. At least at long range. The Eagle's probably better at short range because of... it's a fully automatic weapon, it's a machine pistol, but... I like the Phalanx. I liked it in Mass Effect 2 as well. I missed the laser. Though now you can scope it, so it's kind of redundant. Though it still would have been cool just to see a little laser dot in the scope. But whatever. It functions quite a bit differently than it did in the previous game. Yeah, I'm just using Energy Drain to try to take down their shields before they close. I think I saw some hunters, maybe? Not totally sure. I'm not too terribly worried at this point. Geth seem to really like taking cover. They move outside of cover way less frequently than the other factions. They kind of just hunker down. Cerberus takes cover quite a bit too, but they tend to expose themselves more. And yes, here the hunter finally comes. And I had a lot of trouble seeing what I was doing. But I think he's dead. Yeah, he is. There is another Geth Prime on my far right. I'm realizing this. And I need to move. Just die, for the love. It takes so many shots to kill these guys. They're always just left with a handful of health. And it doesn't seem like they go berserk anymore. They tended to go berserk in the previous game when you killed one. They don't really do that anymore. That's probably also why I feel like they take cover more than they used to. Because they used to go berserk, and they used to expose themselves from cover, and just kind of charge you. And they don't do that anymore. Which makes sense, because it really didn't benefit them in the previous game. It was kind of self-destructive behavior. But anyway, Geth Primes, they're really not hard to kill. They're pretty... I mean, as long as there's lots of cover. They don't really close on you or anything. They're quite different from the Atlas mechs. The Atlas mechs tend to close on you slowly and just bombard you. Whereas they more just kind of keep a distance, cast their drones and their turrets and whatever. Now, I don't know, though, if drones normally are supposed to close on you and they're just weird. I mean, as you can see... you just saw in my scope, he has a drone and it's just right next to him. So I don't know what exactly... and I'm right now waiting for him to move outside of cover, but I think I wind up repositioning myself eventually. Yeah, that's why I'm taking out the pistol. I guess I changed my mind. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Here we go. I think I'll move up my party members in a moment as well, once I get the chance. They do have a whole lot of shields and armor, though. They are similar to Atlas mechs in that respect. In fact, they might even have more. I'm not really sure. But as long as you can stay really far away, the turrets really aren't a big deal, and I don't know what the drones are even meant for at this point. Maybe they're buggy? I don't know. It'd probably be a lot worse if the drones actually closed on you and knocked you out of cover. The turrets can be a problem because they make them hard to flank and reposition, because they'll just shoot you as soon as you leave cover, and they do pack enough of a punch, I think, to at least drop your shields, as you just saw. Assuming that was the turret. This is a very slow process to take one out. I think you can sabotage the turrets and drones, though. I'm not totally sure. I think you can. I'm trying to just focus on lowering his shields at this point because I want this to be over. I believe it's doable. I don't think you could sabotage drones in the previous game. I think you can now, but maybe after some more gameplay, I'll know that for sure. Hey guys, if I'm wrong about the things I say at any time, I apologize. I just, have what I've seen through just kind of circumstantial evidence, I guess. And with time, I get a greater understanding, but when I just first see something. So much armor. That is defensive drone, by the way. It seems that it's more like a kind of just a gun drone that hovers around you and attacks enemies when they get close, which could actually be very interesting. I'm not sure. As you see, it's just kind of going with her. I'm not really sure. I'll definitely be trying it out ASAP as soon as she gives it to me. In order to unlock bonus skills, you have to talk to your party members, do stuff for them. I have yet to have to do a mission. It's generally just been through conversation, but I will try to get those ASAP because I really do not want to use Defensive Matrix ever again. I'm now totally out of ammo, I think, so I'm just kind of trying to finish him off. I think I just did. Alright guys, well that's it. So stay tuned for more Geth, some more interesting weapons, some brand new weapons at that, and have a good one.